Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if you are new here. My name is Kayla and today I'll be doing a collective reading for you guys. I have already cleansed the space and said a prayer over the cards, so we're going to go ahead and get the overall energy with this oracle deck, clarify with the tarot, and finish off with the final message from Spirit. I hope you're all doing well. I'm doing alright, better every day. Let's go ahead and get into the overall energy of the reading. Please and thank you, Spirit. One card for the overall energy of the reading. Please and thank you, Spirit. Pretty late. One card, please and thank you, Spirit, for the overall energy of the reading. I usually get my readings out of the way earlier in the day. It is 11 o'clock at night. One card, please and thank you, Spirit, for the overall energy of the reading. Alrighty. They definitely want to be stubborn tonight, right? Alrighty. One card, please and thank you, Spirit, for the overall energy of the reading. One card, please and thank you, Spirit. For the overall energy of the reading. Alright, I'm going to do it one more time and then I'm going to just pull a random one out the deck because it just usually never takes this long, so yeah. Alright, poised with Y at the bottom of the deck. Poised number 48. Good God. Okay, 48 poised. Being ready, bringing something to light, being at your best, confidence. You can be assured that you are ready for anything right now. You know what you need to. Your skills are sharp. You have come to this place armed with wisdom and knowledge, and you sense a new phase of your life about to begin. People respond to your confidence and trust you. This is an auspicious time to begin new things. Okay, I'm also going to read the prosperity message. You have every reason to feel confident. Everything you need to make your success concrete is now at your disposal. You can take action knowing you are ready to step into your power, into your light, and into your service to the world. The direction you are moving in is your destiny. Your soul is smiling with joy as you align with this truth. All right, so you may be feeling ready, or you may be ready for something. Okay, you may be something may be coming out at this time. You're at your best. You're very confident. Okay. Let's see. Please and thank you, Spirit. Let's see why that came out for the overall energy of the reading. Please and thank you, Spirit. Clarify poised. Please and thank you, Spirit. Why is poised here for the overall energy of the reading? First card out is bitterness, resentment, anger, and hurtful words. Ooh, I kind of feel like maybe someone is upset and bitter and resentful and angry that you are at your best at this time, okay? And maybe you're at a separation from someone in the past, okay, and they're bitter about you pretty much being confident, you know, not being broken after dealing with them. At the bottom of the deck, we have obsession, infatuation, adoration, addiction, divine feminine yin, and then hopeless, sinking, despair, and falling apart. Someone is obsessed with you, with your divine feminine energy, okay? They are addicted to you, all right? It's like they will never probably come out and admit this to you, with them holding resentment and anger towards you for being confident and at your best. All right, let's see what else comes out. Please and thank you, Spirit. What else comes out for poised? Excuse me, what else for poised, please and thank you, Spirit? Why is poised here for the overall energy of the reading? Withdrawn, single, lonely, solitaire, okay? Maybe you have withdrawn from somebody, okay? Maybe someone else feels, they feel you withdrawing and they feel lonely, okay? Like they have no one, maybe, okay? Shallow at the bottom of the deck. Hollow, empty, and boredom. Return, second chance, opportunity, making amends, and open heart, receptive, empathy, vulnerable. Someone is feeling very, like alone without you, okay? Very hollow, very shallow. Maybe they are shallow. All of a sudden, they want a second chance, a new opportunity. They want to open their heart, okay? Maybe this person was afraid to open up to you in the past with Fall For You by Leela James playing in the background. She said, will you catch me if I fall for you? It's like someone is falling in love and they're afraid, okay? Maybe that is what they held back from you, and it's like someone feels like they're losing control. That's what she just said. I feel like I'm losing control. Someone never would open up and express these feelings to you. They held back, okay? They didn't want to fall in love with you, but it's like happening anyway. And now I feel like they're very angry and resentful and bitter because they know they ruined the relationship that you guys had. It's like at one point you were all in, and now it's like the tables have turned. They weren't giving in, and now you're not giving in. Now it's like the tables have turned, as I said, okay? Let's see. What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for poised? If I give you my all, don't let me fall. Would you do that for me? All of a sudden, someone wants to give in to you. All of a sudden, they want to be vulnerable and have an open heart. All right. Let's see what else comes out for poised, please and thank you, Spirit. That is so crazy. It's like some type of weird phenomenon. I'm sure you guys heard about, I don't know what the name of it is, but it's like, when you are doing too much of the action and putting in all the work, the other person pulls back. But once you pull back, now the other person wants to rush in all of a sudden. So that's what it's giving, okay? Now that you are like healing and moving on, now they're so wrapped up and want, to be vulnerable with you. What else for poised? Please and thank you, Spirit. I definitely thought I felt one flip over, but did not, okay? What else for poised? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. We have realizations, epiphanies, understanding, and awakenings. Yeah, they're coming to a realization and awakening. Epiphanies, all of a sudden. Now they're seeing things differently all of a sudden. Shocking, turmoil, trouble, unexpected. Confessions, unveiling, coming clean, messages. Someone may be reaching out to you and confessing, how they feel. Maybe this is some shocking news for you, okay? Some type of unexpected news that they were bluffing, pretending, wearing a mask, exaggerating, okay? They weren't showing you their true self, all right? What else? Please and thank you, Spirit. What else for poised? What else, please and thank you, Spirit, for poised? I'm going to shuffle again. We have trapped, stuck, tied down, captive. Someone may feel like they're trapped wherever they are, okay? Maybe they think sometime, another day, lifetime, or something like that, that you guys will be getting back together. All right. What else for poised? Please and thank you, Spirit. What else for poised? All right, confessions again. So yeah, you may be finding something out. Something may be coming to the light. Someone could be coming clean. You could be receiving some type of message, or some type of truth is being revealed. Someone is confessing something. Possibilities, free spirit, adventure and risk, conflict, clashing differences, incompatibilities, thinking, missing, you craving. Maybe someone is definitely gonna, all of a sudden express their feelings for you and let you know that they're thinking about you. They're desiring you. They want to possibly be with you, okay? They want to take a risk with you, okay? Maybe whatever they thought was for them before, now it's a lot of fighting and arguments and incompatibility going on, okay? All right, so we have First Time by Teeks. I think that's how you pronounce it, Teeks, playing in the background. It's saying, I prayed for you, I cried for you, okay? Can we make love like it's the first time? Someone probably definitely did ask God to send them somebody, and God sent them you, and they misused and abused you, and it's like now all of a sudden they want to take it back to how it was in the beginning. Okay, so I had to turn that up to listen to the lyrics and read the lyrics to that, but let's continue on. See what else. One more, please and thank you, Spirit, for Poised. Please and thank you, Spirit. One more for Poised. All right, we have Karma. Wow, consequences, cause and effect, and debts. This is karma. This is karma. All of a sudden, they want to pour their heart out. All of a sudden, they want to be open and ready for love. But you were already giving them your all. And it's sad to say, I don't know, maybe I am too empathic, because I actually feel bad for the person. Although I said, you were already giving your all, and this person was holding back. And they were doing a lot of spiteful and just ruthless things to you. And I just feel like it was all in the case of trying to not fall in love with you, because they felt a strong pull towards you. Maybe the last time they fell in love with someone and opened up to someone, it went bad, okay? The person betrayed them, and they vowed they'd never fall in love again. And so to keep them from falling in love and giving their all to you like they did in the previous, whoever they were with before you, they thought, if they treated you bad and, treated you as if you didn't mean anything, that the feelings, maybe they wouldn't fall so deep in love with you. And you still loved them and you still gave them your all, and now they're sad. Now they're coming to the realization. Now they resent you for moving on. Now they're angry and upset. Maybe they're bitter, okay? At the bottom, longing, craving, aching, and wanting, pride, arrogance, ego, and stubborn, clinging, holding on, obsessed, spying. Yeah. This person is holding on to you. They want you bad, but they were so prideful and arrogant and letting their ego get in the way of the relationship, all right? Let's see what else comes out, please, and thank you, Spirit. Let's continue on. Clarify bitterness, resentment, anger, and hurtful words here. Please and thank you, Spirit. Why is bitterness here for Poised? Please and thank you, Spirit. All right, we have the King of Pentacles, wealth, business, leadership, security, discipline, abundance, prosperity, generosity. At the bottom of the deck, Two of Pentacles, multiple priorities, time management, adaptability, balancing decisions. They're upset about how you handle things, I feel like, okay? How you're disciplined, how you're, maybe once you separated from this person, you probably took a vow, I'll never take you back. I'll never go back to you after how you hurt me, after what you did to me. And they're upset because you stuck to your word, okay? High Priestess, intuition, sacred knowledge, the subconscious, divine feminine, trust yourself, sensitivity, purity, and high morals. And then the Tower card, sudden change, upheaval, chaos, revelation, disaster, awakening. Yeah, it's like it took you sticking to your high morals and not, coming back to this person because how they betrayed you. That caused a Tower moment in their life. That the fact that you never came back, the fact that you stood on business, okay? The number 22 could be significant, or the number 2, okay? Or the number 4. All right, let's get one more. One more for this King of Pentacles here with resentment, bitterness, angry, and hurtful words. Please and thank you, Spirit. One more for this King of Pentacles with bitterness, resentment, anger, and hurtful words. The Death card. Oh. Endings, beginnings, change, transformation, transition, metamorphosis, end of cycle. Yeah. You close out a cycle. They're upset that you stuck to your word, that you did what you said that you were going to do, that you closed out that cycle, that you ended that. All right, that you transformed. You ended a cycle. Seven of Swords at the bottom. Betrayal, deception, getting away with something, acting strategically. They thought they were slick. They thought they were going to get over on you and manipulate you. All right, King of Cups. Yeah, they thought they could come in and maybe sweet talk you. All right. Maybe you're emotionally balanced now, okay? The Six of Cups, familiarity, happy memories, reminiscing, childhood memories, innocence, joy, nostalgia. They're thinking about, you know, the memories that you guys had together. They're thinking about the happiness. The Ten of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles is right behind each other with the Six of Cups. This person is thinking about like all the good times that you guys had with each other. You could have a family with this person, okay? They're upset. They're very upset. They played and it didn't work out in their favor. They tricked their self out of a spot. What about withdrawn here? Single, lonely, and solitary. Please and thank you, Spirit. All right. The Lovers jumps out the deck. Love, harmony, relationships, union, partnership, sexuality, passion, values, alignment, deep love, a choice, the strength of two together. This person loves you. Okay? Maybe they have a deep love for you. Okay? They're very passionate about you. They want a relationship with you. Six of Swords. You're moving on, though. Transition, change, leaving behind, releasing baggage. You're moving on to an Emperor here. Respect, leadership, stability, structure, rules. Yeah, they know that. You did your inner work here with this Hermit right here. Soul searching, introspection. You learned what you needed to learn. You healed what you needed to heal. You may still be healing, but you're definitely moving on. The number 66 could be significant. The number 10. All right. Let's get one more, please, and thank you, Spirit, for this Lovers here with withdrawn, single, lonely, and solitary. Please and thank you, Spirit. Temperance. Balance, harmony, moderation, patience, being sensible, purpose, finding meaning. Okay? Yeah, it's like you healed and you're moving on. Okay? You're finding balance. Maybe you're coming into a new relationship. Okay? They're upset that you're single and like finding new love. I feel like Page of Swords at the bottom. New ideas, curiosity, thirst for knowledge, new ways of communicating, restless mental agility. They're thinking of any way they can reach out and communicate with you. You might not be talking to this person. You may have them blocked, okay? They're thirsty to find out what's going on in your life. Seven of Swords, betrayal, deception, getting away with something, acting strategically. And King of Cups, emotionally balanced. Yeah, they're probably watching you, okay? Probably still trying to betray you. Probably trying to sabotage some type of love connection that you have coming in or something as well. So be aware of that. Coming on in the background is just started playing Vain by Kirby. I'm going to clarify these and then I'm going to get into these lyrics, okay? But let's clarify realizations, epiphanies, understanding, and awakenings. Please and thank you, Spirit. Clarify realizations, epiphanies, awakening, and understandings. All right, the Justice card comes out. Justice, fairness, truth, clarity, equality, balance, cause and effect, law. Okay, things are being made fair now. Truth is coming out. They're getting clarity. Maybe you're getting clarity. The scales are being balanced. Okay, their actions, there's consequences for their actions. Okay, and they're realizing that now. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. Diligence, passion, high standards, apprenticeship, mastery, and skill development. The Ten of Swords, painful endings, deep wounds, betrayal, loss, crisis, failure, collapse, defeat, and then the Six of Swords. Yeah, it's like you're moving on. You've like developed skills, either, you know, just healing and staying on a course of continuing to, you know, keep your standards high, not returning to this person after what they did to you, okay? Staying true to your promises that you made for yourself after this painful ending with someone. You're moving on, and that's justice. And I feel like they're realizing that you're serious now, okay? Let's get one more. Please and thank you, Spirit, for this justice here with realizations, epiphanies, understanding, and awakenings. Please and thank you, Spirit. Why is the Justice card here with realizations, epiphanies, understandings, and awakenings? Please and thank you, Spirit. King of Wands. Natural leader, visionary, entrepreneur, big picture, overcoming challenges, mature, career focused. At the bottom, Ace of Pentacles, new opportunities, abundance, manifestation, opportunity, new career, financial opportunity, new venture, and prosperity. Yeah, they see you like taking off, I feel like, okay? They're in regret because they never expected, you know, for things to turn out this way for you. They thought that, you know, you'd never come back from what they did to you, okay? They thought you'd never recover and heal and, you know, bounce back and shine brighter than you did before. They thought they sucked the life out of you and that they can just move on and go be happy with someone else. But the fact that you know, it's like the phoenix rising. Now, you know, now they want to come back all of a sudden. So be aware of that. It's really not a sense of, I love you and I'm sorry that I did you wrong. And, you know, it's like, oh, you're not broken down yet and you're doing good. Maybe I should have never did that. Maybe my life would have been better. You know, it's like only sorry because they got caught type energy. Only want to come back because it didn't work. It's like maybe they want to try again and take you out. Okay, because strength at the bottom. After the Ace of Pentacles, courage, passion, subtle power, persuasion, influence, inner strength, focus, and compassion. And then the Three of Wands, preparation, progress, foresight, enterprise, excuse me, expansion, overseas opportunities. Yeah, you're like growing and blossoming and blooming. Okay, you are courageous, you are powerful, you have the strength, you stay focused. Things are coming in for you. Let me get these lyrics and see what this message is. Okay, 11:47 on the clock, 56% on the battery. I mean, it was 65%, so that was like 11. Okay, so what I'm interpreting from this song, Vain by Kirby, is like, this person is seeing now that you had like an understanding, a connection, you know, a connection to them, you know, an understanding. Maybe you understand, as it says, you understand my pain, you understand what I've been through. It says, let me see the lyrics. But something tells me you know what I've been through and you feel the same. Okay, let's continue on though. Turn this down. Alright, let's clarify confessions here, please and thank you, Spirit. Unveiling, coming clean, and messages. Please and thank you, Spirit. Wise confessions here. Unveiling, coming clean, and messages. Clarify confessions. Alright. The Strength card comes out. Courage, passion, subtle power, persuasion, influence, inner strength, focus, and compassion. Eight of Pentacles at the bottom. Diligence, passion, high standards, apprenticeship, mastery, skill development, repetitive tasks. Ten of Swords, and then the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like after going through this, maybe that's what's coming out, okay? Unveiling. This person is realizing, like, you're being rewarded for, you know, continuing on, for moving on, for, you know, with new love, new money, new opportunities, for, you know, pretty much not giving up, you know, after what this person put you through. You didn't turn evil, because most people, you know, they get their heart broken and all of a sudden now they're on a I'll never love another person again, and that's what that person was on, okay? That is the type of time they were on, as I said earlier. They got their heart broken and they said, well, now I'm going to break everyone else's heart and I'll never love again. They didn't want to fall in love with you, but they did still. All right, and they're upset because I feel like they know that you were deserving of the love, okay? So it's like they realize they screwed themselves. Let's get one more for Strength here with confession, unveiling, coming clean, and messages. Please and thank you, Spirit. One more with confession, unveiling, coming clean, messages here with the Strength card. This could be a Leo, excuse me. The name Lilo could be significant. The number 8 could be significant. August. All right, so first was the Hierophant, but also the Three of Cups turned over as well. The Hierophant talks about institutions, tradition, religion, society and its rules, social approval, conformity, forgiveness, bondage, mercy, wisdom, trust. And then the Three of Cups, collaboration, friendship, celebration, creativity, community, and happiness. At the bottom, Page of Pentacles, manifestation, financial opportunity, skill development, ambition, desire, and diligence. Page of Wands, inspiration, ideas, discovery, limitless potential, free spirit, exploration, excitement, and freedom. And the Three of Pentacles, teamwork, collaboration, implementation, building something. Yeah, it's like you're going to be working with others. Maybe they're going to be finding out about you, you know, dealing with someone else, okay? Let's get this one last one. Karma here, consequences, cause and effects, and depths. Please and thank you, Spirit. Clarify karma. Why is karma here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Why is karma here? Please and thank you, Spirit. Maybe you're going to be telling this person, like, you know, I release you. We have our release to receive, okay? So maybe you're going to be letting this person know, you know, this could have been a strong connection between the both of you. You felt the connection just as strong as they did. And it probably hurts you just as much as it hurts them to let go. But I feel like you want what's due to you, all right? You want happiness. You want love. You want prosperity, you want abundance, and you don't want to have to go through hell and high water and prove, you know, that you deserve to be treated with kindness and respect and given love. You know, you shouldn't have to earn love. If you're not ready to be in a relationship, then don't be in one. But you don't get to make somebody prove to you that they love you by putting them through all type of mess, okay? And that's what this person tried to do. All right? Clarify karma, consequences, cause and effects, and debts. Please and thank you, Spirit. I don't know why. It always seems like soon as you get to the end, it wants to take forever, right? Clarify karma. All right. Two cards came out. The Four of Swords and the Two of Cups came out together. The Four of Swords, rest, relaxation, meditation, contemplation, recuperation, retreat, renewal, solitude. Wow, the karma is you're healing. You're recuperating. You're renewing. You're rested, and new love is coming in. Unified love, a mutual attraction, proposal, marriage, a new connection is coming in. That is what karma is. That's why this person is upset. You're at your best, and they know that new love is on its way to you. At the bottom, Ten of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Seven of Wands. You have your guard up to this person, okay? Wealth, financial security, family, long-term success, contribution, the Sun card, positivity, pleasure, happiness, vitality, fun, joy, warmth, celebration, success, rebirth, all is well. Yeah, and it's coming in fast. You're keeping your guards up from this person. They may be trying to rush into you all of a sudden, all right? But yeah, that's what it is. They're upset that you, abundance, Ace of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups right next to each other. These are beautiful cards. Yeah, they're upset. They screwed themselves over, okay? It's like they were probably in survival mode. We have at the back of the deck the Chariot, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles. You're moving forward. You're moving on to abundance, prosperity. All right? Fruits of labor, rewards, financial independence, luxury, self-sufficient, all right? I feel like maybe this person, you know, deals with people for whatever they can get up out of them. They're a user, okay? And they thought they were going to use you and, you know, get away scot-free. They ended up falling in love, and now they're upset because, you know, they know that the love you have for them was real, but now you're moving on. I'm going to read this Y right here, 31 at the bottom of the deck. Let's see. 31Y. This is at the bottom of the Oracle deck that I pulled the overall energy from. It says, motives, driving intentions, the power of knowing why. There is a great power in understanding your motives right now. The oracle asks you to be very clear about why you're asking this question, looking for this answer, behaving in this way, and most importantly, making this choice. Knowing your why is the key to fulfillment. When you are clear about it, your intentions will then be a magnet for miracles. Motives define the nature of your experience. When you think about something, feel it, and then act on it. This invisible why is the life force energy within the seed, which brings it to life and holds the potential for growth. Okay. So I feel like just understand your why, and making the choice that you make. Whether this is you releasing this person, moving forward, getting into a new relationship, make sure it is for the right reasons. Okay, you're not supposed to be doing it to piss this person off, to hurt this person, to show this person, look at me, I told you I can get somebody better than you. A lot of people hop into relationships so quickly after ending them to show, like, look, see, other people do want me. I am wanted. I can get another girlfriend. I can treat this person better than you. It wasn't me. It was you that was, So make sure your reasons are, for the right reasons. Okay, and we're going to get one final message, one final oracle before we close out for myself and the collective. Please and thank you, Spirit. One final message for myself and the collective before we close out. Look at the cards slipping all out my hands. One final message. Please and thank you, Spirit, for myself and the collective before we close out the reading. I don't be feeling comfortable enough yet to just pull one out the deck. But what fell out was shame at the bottom of the deck, forgiveness. Shame says, you have carried this burden for far too long. It is time to release the guilt you've placed on yourself and start a new chapter in your life. Set a new goal and begin taking action toward happiness. Wow. I feel like some of you may have not even been dating, and you may feel guilty, all right? Some type of shame for like releasing this person. As I said, you love this person just as much, if not more, and it hurts you just as much. So it's like, a lot of times we do things that we don't want to do, that we shouldn't do, okay, just to save somebody else's feelings, and I feel like that's probably what you're doing, okay, and sense of maybe not moving on and not being open and not even opening up and telling this person, like, we can't do this anymore, we have to wrap this up. It's like you're not coming out and being direct with this person in that sense, okay? It's like this person may still think they have a chance to be with you, and I feel like you have to set the record straight. At the bottom we have forgiveness. Withholding forgiveness only hurts you and prolongs the pain. It is time to forgive someone, or maybe even yourself, so you can stay on the path of your highest potential. All right? So you need to forgive someone if you're holding a grudge, okay? If you're upset and still resentful or bitter about what this person did, you need to, forgive them and move on. All right. We have I Am Enough by Valentina in the background. I'm going to just pause it and just see if I can get the lyrics before we close out. What's interesting is this song is 3 minutes and 33 seconds in length. So it pretty much talks about healing. I'm going to read these lyrics. It says, I am fine. I say I am fine, but change is so uncomfortable. Lost in my mind leads me down a rabbit hole. I feel it getting closer each and every day, praying for an antidote. The universe says it's just growing pains. Trust in your higher self. I'll be okay. It's just the phase. I changed my thoughts and now nothing's the same. Only God knew what I've been through. Now I'm loving this space that I'm in. Now I'm evolving. My worth is growing. I'm all I need. The power is in me. Just as I am, know that I am enough. I am enough. Just as I am, know that I am enough. I found faith in loving myself. I feed peace to my mental health and let it flow, let it go. I let go of all the things that no longer serve me. I am in flow and harmony with all the natural parts of me. I welcome the abundance of love to shower me. Now I embody all things that empower me. I'll be okay. It's just a phase. I change my thoughts. All of that again and again. Yeah, it's giving like you're healing, okay? And you're so happy about coming in a space of healing. Maybe you never, you didn't recognize it before. All the time that you spent alone crying, you could have spent many nights for years after this breakup crying and alone, not moving on. And now you're realizing, wow, I really am healed. You are realizing that, you don't have that heavy feeling in your heart when you hear this person's name, or if you can't speak to this person or whatever, if they don't call you, you're not affected by anymore. You're healing, and you're loving yourself now. So I feel like it's like releasing, moving on in that type of sense, okay? But that is the reading that I have for you guys today. I really hope that you enjoyed this message. Please like, comment, share, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one. And you guys have a wonderful day. Thank you. Night. Whenever you see this.